Hi, my name is Tamara Pearl, and I am a psychotherapist and registered clinical counselor in British Columbia, Canada. I'm going to teach you a wonderful exercise called clearing space. It's a practice that's used in focusing oriented therapy, which was one of the first somatic therapies. And today we are going to do it using art and also gearing it towards psychedelic preparation. So for psychedelic preparation, you can either use it to get centered before your journey, or you can use it to help you get clear on setting an intention. And that's what I'm going to demonstrate today.
You can use anything you want. You can use just a pencil, you can use pens. I'm going to use these wonderful water-soluble crayons. So here's what they look like. These are well used because I love them. And I've got some water here and a paintbrush that will help me with my water-soluble crayons. You can also dip them right directly into the water or use a paintbrush. So for clearing space, you would start by checking into your body and noticing the jumble of sensations that are attached to certain concerns or issues that are in your life. And one at a time, you connect to each particular issue and transfer it onto the art paper in color and form. So it doesn't have to be a recognizable image, but it can be. Whatever way that you want to express that particular issue is totally fine.
You could even write each sensation or issue that you notice out in words.
So what you can do is ask the question, what is between me and feeling all fine right now? Then you check into your body and you notice something that might be bothering you or some bit of tension. And you just check in. Maybe you feel a little bit of anxiety. So a little bit of anxiety. You don't even need to know what it's about. So I'm going to dip this into the water and I'm just going to express that kind of anxiety in whatever way I want to. Okay, and I'm going to check and see, does that kind of express it for me? I actually want to put a little bit another color into it. Okay, so that expresses anxiety for me. And let's see, what else is in there? So I imagine taking that out, putting it onto the paper. And then I check. What else is in between me and feeling all fine right now? I actually feel pretty fine right now, but let's just say that I had some bills to pay. They were really bothering me. So I had some stress and maybe I felt it in the back of my neck. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to kind of describe how this kind of never-ending cycle of bills just keeps piling and piling up. And maybe I want to really emphasize that. I actually want to write bills. That's going to help me really get that out of me. Now, we know that this isn't any kind of cure or any kind of healing. We're just putting things aside temporarily so that we can clear space. That's why it's called clearing space. So that we can clear space inside us and decide to work on one issue at a time. And so for psychedelic preparation, this is really helpful because you can clear everything that's kind of inside you, can put it in front of you, and then you can kind of say, okay, now that I feel very clear inside, I can look at my paper with all my items on it, and there will be more than that usually. And I can say, what do I want to focus on one of those to try to formulate an intention for my psychedelic journey? I could maybe, for example, maybe this feeling of a never-ending kind of stuckness is something that I want to target. And then to formulate an intention, you'd want to put it in the positive. So I would like to, you could say, show me, tell me, teach me. Those are good ways to start intentions. So you could say, teach me what it feels like to be free from financial worries. Or you could say, show me show me what's really important to me in my life. There's many ways you could formulate an intention from this kind of a feeling that maybe I didn't even know before I drew that it had like a never-ending kind of enclosed feeling. And so that helps me to understand that what I'm really looking for, and you can even do this too on a separate piece of paper, you'd probably do it on a separate piece of paper, is you'd kind of say, how would I like to feel about my bills? I mean, they're there, they're not going to go away. How would I like to feel about them? And for me, when I ask that question, I'm just going to let my body draw, not even understand what the answer is yet. Yeah, I really didn't know what I was going to draw as I was drawing that. And so I have no idea what that means, but that's how my body is telling me that I would like to feel. And so as I look at it and I take some distance from it, some words that come to mind are maybe like organized and almost sort of self-sufficient or encapsulated. And if I look deeper or feel deeper into this, I kind of feel like I'm happy with that I've done everything I can do. That's the feeling that I get from this, actually. And again, nobody else could understand that or interpret that or guess that even. But when I'm feeling it with my body, and I'm feeling it like, what does my body actually feel when I look at this? It feels like, oh, I feel complete and I feel organized. And that's all I can do. The rest is beyond my control. This is what I can do. And then I let the rest go. So to formulate an intention, it might go to, help me to feel organized and complete about the efforts that I do make in my life and let the things that I can't control go. And I think that would be like a beautiful intention to work on in a psychedelic journey. So that's just an example, and I hope that this is useful for you. Thank you.